I've never been exposed like this before. I'm good at shutting you out. I've always had a way of keeping closed. Beating, hiding, I've been calling out your name from the darkness, thinking it's too late. If you're finding I've been too much on your plate, I'll keep hiding, calling out your name, calling out your name. Beating, Guess you got me out in the open. Now I'm ready to dive in. I know you told you it would be a slow burn. Beating, hiding, I've been calling out your name from the darkness, thinking it's too late. If you're finding I've been too much on your plate, I'll keep hiding, calling out your name, calling out your name.
Pushing my limits and all the drive that I have. Well, I'm going the distance with you. I didn't know what I had till I knew what was missing, and everything that I dread, well, I built a resistance with you. Catch me when I fall, and I'll on the ground. You were gone, I wish you'd stay. I could look at you for days. Time was well spent, that's when I knew that I need to spend my life here with you. Not in the fast lane, I understand that you've been broken too many times, but I'll be waiting to mend your wounds from all you've taken. But if we listen to each other, admit our mistakes, then I can show you who I am, because I'm not the same. I'm better with you. I'm better with you. I'm better with you. Catch me when I fall, and I'll keep you off the ground. That's when I knew that I need to spend my life here.
It's been a roller coaster, but you stayed. And now I'm taking over for the day. 'Cause I can be what you wanna be. And I can feel, but you lie for me. Take me to a place I'm calling for. Open up the doors I'm knocking on. Oh, oh, oh. I'm losing control. Be the one to leave my fantasy. Show you crave your hands all over me. No, I'll never let go. 'Cause now I'm falling for love. Now I'm falling for love. Now I'm falling for you. 'Cause now I'm falling for love. Now I'm falling for love. Now I'm falling for you. And I'm losing my mind for the days. 'Cause you and I will never fade. And I could be what you wanna be. And I can feel, but you lie for me. Take me to a place I'm calling for. Open up the doors I'm knocking on. No, I'm losing control. Be the one to leave my fantasy. Show you crave your hands all over me. No, I'll never let go. 'Cause now I'm falling for love. I'm falling now. I'm falling for love. Cause now I'm falling for love. Now I'm falling for you. 'Cause now I'm falling for love. Now I'm falling for you. 'Cause now I'm falling for love. Now I'm falling for love. Now I'm falling for you.
Good morning, good morning. What is going on, everybody? How are we doing today? Hope everybody's having a fantastic morning so far. SPY just made a brand new all-time high. Let's go. Right off the bat today. Let's go over to the 1-minute chart. Look at that nice push to the upside. 648 just touched. This is a fairly good resistance here today, but I'm actually looking more for a push up towards 650. That would be the better thing to see today in my eyes out of the SPY. Get us up to a nice new all-time high. Maybe push some resistance overhead. 650 is like the first psychological level coming up today, so definitely one of the first ones and main ones to keep on the radar. If SPY does continue this pop, again, I'd like to see 648 get a nice break going too. Let's go. Joe Papa, Danny, Tangi, Jake, Autumn, Rick, Chase, Jason. Let's go. SPY, Autumn says. SPY doing very well here, up to 648. Tangi Man said SLV is running. Nice. SLV starting to move a little bit. How's gold? Nice, nice, nice. Getting some good action out of the gold. Definitely over yesterday's close. Good morning, all. My name's Chase. What's up, Chase? That's pretty funny. One second, guys. One sec. There we go. He's in a 10-step program. Oh no. GLD though. Very nice fire. There we go with the SPY pushing 648 already. Good to see. Great push there. I like that. I like how the 1 minute candles are pretty good whenever they were green here. Shows some good strength. Especially I like the way that it's holding above 647.60 now as well. Perfect. Took some AEO calls. You did. Did you guys see the Taylor Swift stocks that were moving? AEO. Starting to run very well here. Wow. Yeah, nice. I like the calls, Michael. It's on fire. Man, that's huge on an AEO. The way that it's pushing its upper range, we might start to see an upper range breakout attempt. $13.50. This would be perfect for the AEO big money trade. The PSL is still holding Starbucks. That won't last long. Starbucks falling back down again. They unfortunately have not had good price action here lately. Very flat and boring on that daily chart. Just boring overall. No good movement. Even during a year where lots of stocks have been popping off. How's Nvidia at open here today? Oh, wow. They had a massive candle up. And then dipped. Wow. So they made a full recovery, touched resistance, and now died. What the hell? What a wild move. Nvidia pulling back. That's a wild move from open. Keeps doing these back and forth type of moves after earnings. It's weird. Jake said, yeah, Nvidia went hard. Let's go check on other chip stocks. How's Intel today? Pulling back under 25, not the best thing. How about the other big boys? AMD. Looks awesome. I like that rip from open. Too bad it pulled back like Nvidia did. Overall, though, AMD is not terrible. Check out CrowdStrike, CRWD. Explosive here from open. Dang, CrowdStrike. They're really recovering back from their earnings, too. Went all the way green. Maybe Nvidia can do that. That'd be nice. Nvidia made an attempt at that. That'd be pretty good. It already did, but ended up pulling back down. 10.5 hours till the fantasy draft, Ryan said at open today. Doing our fantasy draft tonight. That's going to be fun. I'm going to be multitasking during it, but that's okay. CoreWeave looking good too, Ryan said. CRWV. CoreWeave actually bounced right off of 100 today at open. That was a pretty good bounce to see. Holding up well since then. Nice. CoreWeave on the daily is trying to make a comeback. We can see they have been dipping a little bit recently, but I like that hold of 100 today. That was a great intraday sign. Keep watching for more potential action. Any blowouts today. Hopefully I don't walk out there to one soon. Bought an Nvidia call, Ryan said. NVDA got some calls coming in. Okay. It's not bad, you know, it's holding its ground well from open. I know it pulled back, but it is actively rising here off of 180 now, using that as support. If we start to see that range give out, then, you know, you might have to cut. But overall, I'd say not terrible here. Mason called the exterminator. Sprayed the house. Sheesh. Because of those jumping spiders. Those of you that don't know, Mason had some jumping spiders in his house. AAPL DJ says, Apple pulling back a little bit. Had a pull back at open. They're down 0.1%. Trying to hold here above 230. Not sure they're going to be able to get it done. They seem pretty negative today. Let's look at the Mag 7 in general. What happened to the SPY? Oh my gosh. There we go. That was weird. It had us at a different part of the chart. Google 209.50 coming up. Google had a nice run from open. So did Amazon. Honestly, Microsoft pretty good from, if we just go from open specifically, some of the Mag 7 has had pretty decent moves. I really like that Google action. Pretty much straight up. Even on the daily, it's trying to make a new all-time high. I was wondering the last time Google split. It looks like it was back in July of 22. They've had some pretty good price action the past few years. Google with the jump. That's very nice, actually. Love that action today. Keep them on the radar. Obviously, one of the better runners there. Snowflake. I know they went crazy with earnings. They're up 14% right now. Oh, they're actually pushing the high from their earnings move. Coming up this morning in pre-market, it hit like 230.25. If it can break there, be nice to see. He was viewed as anti-M&A. What does that mean? NSC should recover, do well on the news. Let's see, NSC. Autumn said, how Cracker Barrel? I was kind of curious myself. CBRL. Oh, pulling back a little bit. Definitely not ripping like yesterday. They announced that logo change and died, and then yesterday they scrapped it, and now they're popping back up. Let's go check in on AEO again. American Eagle. How about SIG? SIG. For T Swift. Now I can focus on fantasy without these dumb spiders. Focus up. Yeah, that was short-lived. It might get some more hype here soon. Who knows? I hadn't been to Cracker Barrel in a while, but now I kind of want to go. Check in on Boeing today. They've actually been moving pretty well the past couple weeks, past few days, but today pulling back a little bit at resistance, unfortunately. Not near as good on the price action. Not even 7 a.m. and we're talking food, Tansy says. It's the stock. I swear, it's the stock's fault. Ford down 1% today. Not good. I don't know if you guys saw this. Ford did another recall. 500,000 cars. Yeah, over 500,000 vehicles in the U.S. over brake fluid issues. Looks like they recalled 355,000 trucks over instrument panel display issues yesterday. Weird. It says, as instrument panel display feature increases risk of crash. Weird. At least they fixed their stuff, but let's go back. What's the next one? Recall 103,000 F-150s over damaged axle bolts. How many? I swear, they have like so many recalls, it blows my mind. Let's see, is there any more? Can we find any more? Oh, there was one more at the very bottom. 312,000 2025 model vehicles recalled over power brake issues. That's crazy. I mean, we just scrolled through the month of August and read like 5 different recalls. Found on road dead. Oh. I used to like them a lot more whenever I was younger. I don't like them anymore. Friends only ride drunk? Oh no. Yeah, everyone said found on road dead where I went to school. You were a 5-liter kid? Hey, there we go. I had a newer Mustang, but I got rid of it. I wanted something faster. My first car was the Eddie Bauer Ford Expedition. Interesting. Yeah, it is, Mason. Yeah. I did. Like I do shoes. The problem is I quit liking them is the problem. Or issues start to come up and then you don't want to fix the issues, so you just sell it instead. I've had 2 Challenger Hellcats, Autumn. I've had 2 different ones. Palantir's testing support here, guys. 155. It actually just filled the gap from this morning. Have to eye it up. It's not the best movement today. See if it starts to fall down a little bit. It's testing a trend line from the past few days. So if it starts to break down, we could see some better movement here. $180 just broke down on Nvidia. Starting to sell off in a pretty good way again. See if it pulls back down to like 177 at least or not. Hopefully we get a good directional drop here. Some momentum starting to come in. Yeah, well, let me see if I can find it. Okay, yeah, here it is. Here's what I got. This is the exact one. It's old, but it's more of like a collector car, if that makes sense. Has like a 7-liter in it. Bought Golden Goose last night. What? What is Golden Goose? I looked for those red and blue Gucci shoes, but I couldn't find them. What's Golden Goose? Man, Nvidia still selling down. 178 coming up. Wow, there's a good directional run. It's a shoe that's sold dirty. That's weird. Dirty shoes. We ran out of ideas, so we came up with selling dirty shoes. Tesla's holding that 350 support range very well, coming back. Dang, Tessie. Like to see it. It's all scuffed up. Oh, okay. You know, those shoes sound like that they would go perfect with those jeans that are all torn up that people wear. I used to love torn up jeans. Speaking of that, how's AEO? Oh, pulled back a little bit. That's not what we want to see. Same with SIG, Sigma. Or Signet, I mean, sorry. Go check on CNC. I know a lot of you guys have been buying up CNC down here at the lows. Okay. Consolidating really hard around 28.50. Uh-oh. I'm going to have to mark your address down, Chase, and make sure we do a do not ship to this guy. He's going to get us in trouble. Man, Palantir starting to look kind of rough as it's selling down. Pulling back kind of hard there intraday. Let's go quick in and out of scalping Nvidia. Maybe almost 200. There we go, Demir. Love to hear that. Yeah, great directional move here. It started to really jump down under that 180 support area. Go look at Reddit really fast. RDDT bouncing around at 220. Why the sell-off? Post-earnings craziness. That's what I'm attributing it to. Let's go look at Reddit real fast. Yeah, with Reddit, you know, looking at it on the daily, it's not the best setup, I'd say, but it does seem pretty bearish off of overhead resistance, and it seems like it is pulling back quite a bit. I'm going to be watching $200 coming up soon. I was asked about 180, which is actually a really good area of support. That made you almost 200, Demir said. That was a nice little scalp. Still running down, too. There's 177, guys. All right, now we're at next support. 177. We'll see if it tries to slow down a little bit here or not. I could see it slowing down. But overall, crazy post-earnings runs going on here. We had that big jump at open that actually put us above yesterday's closing price, which was insane. And then now we're all the way back down to 177 again. Like, what a crazy turn of events with Nvidia. Wex said the ACHR, big money play, still holding up. Wow. That's insane. I thought this was pretty overextended when they entered. Don't get me wrong, it was, but it really continued to move here. This is insane and awesome. Gosh, the one from June is insane. Been a roller coaster for sure, for sure. Yeah, definitely up and down a lot on Nvidia. For real, it is like a roller coaster. And 177 just gave out, which is good. I guess it's good if you're bearish, but... So, there's a gap to fill from this morning. right around 176. Maybe be a little wary of that nonetheless. Going to be watching it very closely here as it continues to have this very fun move. Palantir looks like it's at a discount, Brain says. PLTR, I know it's been pulling back. Let's go look at that hourly. It's starting to break under some pretty good trend lines here. I don't know. I like it to the downside more than back up, honestly, but this one's just so hard to buy with the valuation. It's insanely overvalued, but sometimes that just happens out, and sometimes they just continue to go. Brain managed to get out of BRLT at 15% profits and another 10% profit in dividend. Whoa, that's pretty good. 10% profits and dividends. BRLT, Brilliant Earth. Okay. Sheesh. It's like a penny stock. That's awesome. What a good run in the short term. Of course, today it's pulling back, but Autumn says, is there any hope for Lucid? When is the split? And why would the big money still be in that play, or are they? Any hope for Lucid? There is some hope for Lucid, don't get me wrong. Even whenever the split happens, we have to realize that it's going to be fine. It's just going to be that, you know, it goes up to like $20 a share. That's all. So then we'll be using $20 and, you know, $19 as support. I guess more like $19.50. $19.50 to 20. But nonetheless, it's going to be a very, I would say, good learning scenario for a lot of traders out there who don't understand what reverse splits like really are, what they do. Now we need to keep watching this $2 support. Okay, even after it splits, this is going to be the main thing to watch for. There's a little bit of hope left that Nvidia or that Lucid can, you know, come back, but ultimately they entered the big money a little little too high here on this one. I would actually almost think that the big money in this case had actually shorted Lucid. I would definitely think that they had shorted this one. I've got it pulled up right now. Yeah, they're still in. It's pretty much worthless. Yeah, I think that they probably shorted this. Either that or they're going to lose 651K. And we can't, we'll never know. That's the big problem too. But I would think that since they didn't cut anywhere, it would be something that they ultimately ended up shorting. But I do love the Lucid support down here, and I think that playing Lucid possibly up off support is totally fine. You can try to do that. Now it's good because, like, look, if support breaks, okay, you're out quick. You're out. But if we get a good upside move, I mean, we're talking about the risk-reward ratio pushing 5. And that's just seriously up to, like, I would say safer or safe-ish resistance. If you want to get really safe, you'd probably keep it like around 260. That still gives you a 3.2 risk reward there. And even if you wanted to do something like more like a play that might have a much higher percentage of a chance to win, you know, you drop it down even more. Maybe just live with like 1.5 risk reward. Not terrible. But I love the lower levels here. It's a really good area of support. Allows for good risk reward. Overall, solid. QVC Group. Are these the guys that do the late night infomercials. Look at how they had a reverse split. 1 for 50. Ew. That's gross. They are doing well in the short term, though. I got to give them credit. 21%. Stock is definitely moving. I've never looked at this stock before, but pretty wild. The slow season where I live, the slowest time of the year. Bartenders really suffer, so there's an event from 11 to 8 today where apps/drinks are free as long as you tip well in advance. Drinks are free. Snow White is not stopping, my view says. It's Snow White. It's up 18%. Looking fire, yeah. Got right through that resistance. Raul says I'm up 350% on silver thanks to the videos. Let's go. That's awesome to hear.
All right, all right, all right.
Hell yeah, 350% is extremely good. You know what they say about trading silver?
60% of the time, it works every time.
Throw some dubs in the chat there for Raul. Palantir trying to bounce back today. They had that massive drop. Now they're bouncing back up. Are we going to get some weird up and down price action today out of them? We just might. Nvidia 177 holding up. That was our next area of support. Ended up getting a pretty decent bounce off of it so far. Hope you guys took profits on it here. McDonald's trying to move a little bit here. I feel like Palantir is just in a consolidating phase. Palantir, me too. It's definitely consolidating pretty hard right here. And what I noticed, Mason, that has been catching my eyes recently is how it's rejecting like right where those green arrows are pointing to. It's pretty much at the same area, like that 160 to 162 resistance. Go to like an hourly and zoom out and you can see it a little bit better. But yeah, it's definitely, I would say, in consolidation mode as well. And with it rejecting there, we're starting to see some good, I would say, downside action today. Nonetheless, though, it needs to get back. It needs to get back down there, considering how it's moving back up today. I'll be watching the trend line for a possible hit again overhead, but I do lean more down on this one, with it starting to break in the short term. I think Palantir is going to pull back more. Yeah. That's more the way that I'm leaning. Can't believe how they got just that insane this year. And the past couple years, really. Wild. I keep seeing so many memes about Palantir drones. Like it always says, like, when the Palantir drone does something, or a bunch of funny stuff. Tesla's pulling down, guys. 350 support's giving out. Wow, it might make a new low of the day. It's very close. That's not the best thing to see right there, that's for sure. Wow, Tessie. Tesla is having some trouble there at 350, breaking down again. 349.50, 350. Pretty good breakdown. Haha, that's why SPY's up. That's funny. What about Hood, Tom? Seems like there's some actions happening. Robinhood down, or it's up, sorry, 1.2% today. Looks like it's kind of a flat and boring day overall. Robinhood. Yeah, very flat today. I would say today there's not a ton of action going on with it. Very back and forth. Pretty lackluster movement, I'd say. Bring up the watch list here again. Oh, that's not the watch list. There we go. CRSR. Corsair up around the upper echelon of the watch list anyways. Not bad for them. 3%. A little bit over their average move. Oklo. Stuck in a pretty big range, we can see. I didn't even have to draw out the support or the resistance. It's already there. Reddit. I know, yeah, we were talking about that one earlier. Oh, wow, they're right at the high of the day again. Reddit's... This is like the third test of that for Reddit as well. That's pretty critical. Give me 1 sec. Had to take a quick water break. ASAN Asana. 3% move, okay. Bloom Energy starting to pop off a lot today. They had a great move already. They're up 6%. Bloom Energy. Looking at the daily for Bloom. Wow, it's like all green. Yeah, Demir, Google was one of the better movers today. It was like pointing pretty straight up from open too. Yeah, still is nice and consistent. You're right though. The rest has been pretty choppy and flat. There were a couple that looked good initially, like Amazon and Microsoft, but now they started falling back. Amazon's trying to come back, I guess. I'll give them a little bit of credit. What's your thoughts on SLI, Standard Lithium? Lithium has been popping off. You can see SLI very nice again today. Wow. Yeah, lithium stocks have been doing really good recently. I think Mike had said that a a company closed down in China or something, and it caused prices to go up now. Obviously helps out other lithium companies, but it's helping stocks for sure. That's good. Yesterday's big money trade was ALB. Looks kind of like a similar setup to SLI. Both are testing resistance on the daily, trying to go for a push or breakout.
Just like the wind, she slipped through my fingers. Yeah, just like the earth beneath fell away, and this blinding flash of memory.
Tesla got a Musk recall. Get your ass back to work. Pulling back a little bit today. Bounced off 350. Pulling back slightly, though. Down to like 349 here. Look at that move. Tried to run up, hit resistance, and then died off, unfortunately. PSTG looks nice. Let's see. Oh, yeah. On fire today. Pure Storage, 27%. Wow, from their earnings. All right, guys, give me 1 minute. I'll be right back. Should only take a minute or so. 1 second. I'm going to throw up the Mag 7. While I'm gone, destroy that like button and subscribe if you haven't yet. Quick intermission.
I saw another day, only to scream into the night. Nothing ever tries to change, even if I want to realize. 'Cause I've been sitting here, same old ways, taking off without the same mistake. Darling, will you go away? Won't be as simple for you.
All right, all right, all right. Sorry about that. We are back. We are back. Microsoft pulling back quite hard on the far right. I like that Tesla pullback, though, too. Man, once Tesla broke 350, it was game on. Tesla to the downside. Turning over in a great way here.
Time won't change anything if I don't know how to breathe. The current that pushed against the tide. Maybe one
We blocked you from having a crown.
turned around to save the time.
Some of the fake mics are nice. That's hilarious. I'm sure they are. They're trying to steal from you.
If I saw another day, only to scream
You guys are crazy.
nothing ever tries to
That would be funny if they all did.
even if I want to realize. 'Cause I've been sitting here, same old ways, taking off without the same mistake. Can I leave it all behind? Follow
You've been manied. You're dead to me. There's Tangy with the crown. There we go. The king. Man, Tesla, that's a pretty big turnover there. Wow, 350. Once it gave out, it's probably going to come up at least a little bit here, but nonetheless, that turnover was very nice to see. Good price action back down. We've seen a lot of good downside opportunities today. Couple upsides, but, you know, I will say I like the drop-off that we were seeing with Tessie and Nvidia, of course. Nvidia was a fun one, down to 177. I hope you don't happen to fall asleep, Tangy. Double XP weekend. Tangy hasn't slept since 1988. Oh no. Let's go look at some opportunities out here. Go to the daily. Ticker symbol S is still on the radar. This is a big money trade from August 7th. It's one that I still like quite a bit. It's they entered maybe a little early, but again, there's lots of time and they're playing it up off of a big support here. So I do like S for a possible ripper back up. Sentinel 1. Taylor Swift's engagement, Hold My Beer. I tried running S a few weeks back. Glad I cut and ran, Tangy said. It's starting to come back a little bit better now. How's Rigetti on the daily? Rigetti. Still under big resistance. They're trying to hold this $14 support that is actually a pretty good range that they've bounced off of a few times. Interesting setup. Not my favorite right now. I'd say right in the middle of the range. Don't have like a clear directional bias there. SoFi started selling off the past couple trading days as they neared support. Or sorry, I should say neared resistance. But we saw a big money trade for some 26 strike puts. Now, it's up almost $4 million. Or sorry, it was almost $4 million thrown into this, which is pretty insane. And 26 is like right at the peak here. So I would think that they long this. This is a weird setup though. And overall with SoFi, I'm definitely watching more for a pullback to start to play out. Keep your eyes on SoFi if you're trying to do a swing or something. I would not be surprised if it pulled back. And there's plenty of time to this one too. Autumn said wheat. The wheat fund on the daily. Wow, it's really falling down. They grew way too much wheat. Yep. TTD trying to bounce back. Up 2.7% here today. We can see it died off with earnings a little while ago. I'm sure a lot of you remember this one. It was all over the headlines as it dropped because it fell by so much. Nvidia's still in the middle of the range after they bounced off 177. Might be attempting a 177 test again. He's been AI generated. What's your explanation for CrowdStrike's crazy run in the first 4 minutes? I thought their earnings were not good. You know, with earnings, you almost can't explain things sometimes with earnings, you know? I'm not quite sure. I did not do a deep dive on CrowdStrike's earnings, but I'll say this right off the bat, right away, is that earnings are wild, and the moves that happen from earnings are wild. You can see stocks report terrible earnings and rise. You can see great earnings, and then they fall. It's a crazy situation. There could be something, and it looks like here how it happened a little bit later to start rising, that maybe something was said like at their conference call that might have spurred up a bit more confidence. Nonetheless, though, this is a pretty insane run here that we're witnessing out of this. It says that there was disappointing guidance was the main reason why they fell. Again, though, like, what's the real reason for the recovery? A lot of people lowered their price targets and adjusted it down, too. Kind of crazy. Like, they all adjusted it down. Seems like some bad news there, if I'm being honest. Yeah, that's crazy. It does say full year EPS guidance boosted, so that's good, maybe. Piper Sandler just maintained neutral, lowered the price target to 450. That's great. It was at 505. They lowered it to 450 now. Gotta love earnings, though. My view said, but this is the post-earnings move. Exactly. Exactly. That's why it's so wild. Sometimes there's stuff you just can't explain with the earnings moves. Damn, Tesla, Demir said, touched that 175 and bounced. They must mean a different stock. Nvidia. Oh, you're good, Demir. Oh, 375. Gotcha. A big area of support here, Tessie. I have a huge support coming up around 344, but we know that 345 is pretty good too. Tesla does not look the best here on this setup. I don't love the way that it's coming down today. We'll see if it continues to bounce in here. Watch how the past couple times Tesla had came back up to reject off of like 349 to 350. It'd be interesting today if they came up and did that. They went for that test and then rejected again. That could be something to watch out for. What the hell, Chase? You need to... Oh. It's Kalshi. Jake said this music really sucks. Like, everyone or just this one? I'll take that bet. What kind of profit can I expect? The Vegas odds would be too bad. Okay, hopefully it's over, Jake. Hopefully it's over. SoFi is going to pull back, Jin said. It's up 2.8%. Go look at the daily chart. I know we're all waiting for it here. It is pulling up today. It might not pull back today. There might be some trouble. Minus 4,000. It's like betting on Scotty Scheffler. $19 likes today. If you guys are joining up and you're having a good time, destroy that like button. Helps us out. Oklo up 5.23%. Just broke through resistance, guys. Oklo. Oh, Ryan, I don't know that I'm going to be able to stream it, my man. You were joking. I got you. I would if I could, but I can't tonight. I'm actually going to be drafting while doing a lot of other stuff, too. Hopefully my partner has me well. FSLR kind of stuck up here at the top. I like the recovery effort by it today, though. It's bouncing really well off of support. We could probably see a $200 push coming in here. You need fake Toms to help manage your workload. Maybe I'll buy like one of those Nvidia robot things and I'll make a fake Tom. SMR moving with Oklo today, 3.3. September is looming, baby. It really is. Let's go check out some of those stats for September. They can be pretty bad, guys. They can be pretty bad. I can't believe how bad September is historically. And then as the month goes forward, it just gets worse and worse. But even the first few weeks, you see a pretty big drop, or the first few days, I should say. So it's kind of strange, but definitely something to watch out for as we head towards this. The crown got taken by Ryan. Your fantasy research? I'm just going to ask ChatGPT who to draft each time. That's what I'm going to do. Who wrote that last message about fantasy? It was Mason, I think. Oh, I have I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on anymore. SMR running up 3.5% though. I will say SMR's fun. SMR, nice action here. New phone. I thought you guys actually couldn't see. QQQ is really trying to hold the support range here. It'd be nice if it could try to trend back up towards the top end of the range. Maybe it would make for a good intraday recovery move. Nonetheless, though, it's not looking the best at the moment. Start antagonizing random people. Oh. Let's pull up my watch list here. See what the SM bot's spitting out for us. SM bot hitting up Oklo calls. Okay. I know we already know that one though. We've been watching it. Like a hawk here. It says Tesla puts. Ooh. Tesla puts were fired, but it just bounced off 344. Don't think I'd be looking at puts on that one now, but good attempt at holding. Don't draft any Jets players. I don't think we need to with the Jets. Are the Jets good? Were they supposed to be bad? I don't even know. I'm drafting Aaron Rodgers first. That's going to be my first pick. Dark Ryan gets injured again. I sure hope he doesn't. Ryan said, nope, they're just as bad as the last time you probably checked them a decade ago. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Didn't the Jets, didn't they win the Super Bowl one time and they beat Tom Brady? And I think that they ruined the Patriots' perfect season. They would have won and had like a perfect season. Won the Super Bowl and all, but they ruined it. On the final game. Oh, it was the Giants. Ah, gotcha. Yep, Demir even has it. Taking Dan Jones. Wonder who Mando's gonna take first. Giants and Eli had their number best the Pats twice in the Super Bowl, if I remember. Ooh. He must have been in Tom Brady's nightmares. And not many people can say that. NNE up 3%. Nano nuclear energy. Like it. Nice consistent move here off of this dip from open. All right. The daily, not bad at all. We saw some good PA here. Autumn's taking Tom Brady on every position. Oh yeah, we got to do the Venmo, don't we, guys? I forgot about that. Or Zelle? Ooh. I like Zelle. I'll do Zelle, Mason. Is it your phone number that I know? Brain said, is there an Oklo book map? Let's see. Probably pulling up. Since it's the one that we've been watching a lot here, I'll pull it up. We got 80 overhead. Okay. Seems like every $1 point there's sellers here. 78, 79, 80. All three with sellers there. Okay. Yeah, I would just watch for a rejection. Mason's going straight to the casino after he collects it. Mason, you should go put it all on red and see if you can, like, double up our pot. That would be funny. No, I'm kidding. Kidding. Until we have no pot. Tangy goes, that would be awful. Oh, no. Here's a share of AMC. Oh gosh, $2. You know, I didn't look at AMC in a few weeks or few months. It's actually on support again. It's trying to straddle a large area of support. Yeah, double it to the next. Does anybody out there still ever trade GameStop or AMC? I'm curious. You don't really do GameStop wheels, do you? They said Ackman has GME. Well, if they do, that would be interesting. I don't remember if they do or not, but I wouldn't be surprised. Ryan said, I did. Look at the chop. Yeah. It's definitely chopping, that's for sure. I feel like you could get stuck in a bad scenario, though, if it were to, like, start dying towards, like, 14 or 12 bucks, and then you were stuck at 22. But you're right, though. It has been pretty consistent so far. What did you guys get as your first share whenever you signed up for Robinhood? Do you guys remember how they used to give you a free share? Man, I can't remember what they gave me. They might have given me Ford or something. Hey, Chase, let's go. Let's go. I appreciate you, Chase. Hell yeah, thanks for the super. I think when they gave me it, though, I got it for like $5 or something. It was terrible. Man, I can't remember. I don't even think it was Ford now. Appreciate that, though, Chase. Let's go. Thank you, sir. I'm buying a Big Mac now. He found $5 in the dryer. You definitely get the crown now. Volume candle on Apple is nice. Let's go see. Apple actually did just get a lot of volume. What's going on? That was pretty solid. I mean, I know it started moving, but... yeah, no kidding. Started coming back extremely well. Brain hasn't had a Big Mac in months. Go have one for me, Brain. Say Tom said. Do you actually eat 2 of them? Holy Tangy Man. Coming through with the 20 spot. Whoa. There we go, sir. Appreciate that. Wow, let's go. That's insane. Tangy, appreciate you. That's a bidding war. Oh no. Man, let's go, Tangy. Thank you very much, sir. Both of you guys.
All right.
Boeing trying to hold its ground intraday. Very flat and choppy, though. SPY back into the range. 640, 640. Let's go to some of these hot nuclear stocks today. Oklo. NNE. There we go. That's pretty fire. Ryan coming through. Appreciate that. Take a smiley face. Upside down, too. Chase said, I'm paying off Tom's mortgage. Oh, that's hilarious. This is Tom's fantasy buy-in. It actually is now. That's funny. Yeah, that covers my buy-in. Ryan goes, chill, Mason. Tough times in college. Oh, look at this. He actually posted up his room. Ryan posted up his room in Discord. Hey, at least you don't live in China. Some people like live in this for like their whole life. Chase says, damn, I miss college. Where did you go to college, Chase? I'm curious. Let me check some stuff here. UVU or WVU. Is that West Virginia or something? My niece wants to go there. Autumn went to St. Louis University. No way. That place, that's a pretty nice school, isn't it? Oh, you're at Rutgers. Okay. That's pretty sick. Chase said University of Charleston. Tangy Man says, what I miss about college. Abundant quantities of... Oh, no. What I don't miss about college. Exhaling smoke. Oh, no. With dryer sheets. Tangy's gonna get us canceled out here. It ain't Rutgers, though. Autumn said SLU's a great one, but it's no Rutgers, yeah. I feel like SLU's like a fancy type college, you know? It might not be like a big name or something, but it's kind of fancy, if I'm correct. I actually, I was looking at going to SLU for baseball. I went to like a lot of baseball camps there and did a lot with that. I've been in their baseball facility multiple times. I also like to go watch SLU basketball games. Every once in a while, they get really good. She says it's excellent. Hella underrated, actually. Yeah. Yep. You had, like, friends with 1500s who didn't get into Rutgers. It's the weirdest thing. Brain. Yeah, go Billikens. It's pretty cool. That's funny that you know that. I mean, obviously, you know you're from around here, but... Let's go check out LVS. Trying to run up. These casino stocks have been very hot lately. Look at MGM yesterday. I know today it's not near as fun or near as hot on the price action, but still coming into play here. See you later, Demure. Thanks for joining up. It's time to go dig some holes. Tesla's holding 344 support extremely well here today. All right. There we go. Trying to get a bounce going back. We might get a slight one. It did fall by quite a bit. I wouldn't be surprised if we tried to come back slightly. Nvidia's down in the red. Oh gosh, Brain. The people I know who are like 16 years old, like in my family, it's insane how they have like all these like vapes and stuff. I'm like, how do you guys get that? Nonetheless, though, you know, they all have them. That's how you met Chris Farley. Now that's insane, Tangy. I'm gonna grab a quick drink of water. Hang on. All right, sorry about that. The QQQ, all the way back to the upper end of the range. We were looking at it earlier as it was trying to bounce, and it ended up bouncing pretty well. It's a pretty good comeback here. Oops. Sorry, Mason. I didn't mean to call you just now on the phone. Sorry, I was trying to get your number to send you the... Did it show you that I had attempted the call? They always do that on there. On iPhone, it pops up like instantly. At least I'm live, so I didn't have to text you that I did it by accident. What a good rip out of that QQQ, though. All right. We should be all set for the fantasy. Get the lewds. All right, we're all good. We're in. Oh my gosh. Quit telling them all of our secrets, Mason. Go back to Oklo here, which is on fire intraday. Wow, up to 78. Just made a new high of the day once again. That is huge there. That is insane. So Tom is right then? You flew over Mason while he was golfing? What? Wild. Snowflake 18%. Man, we're seeing some good action out of a few stocks today. I know it's not every stock in the market, like the Mag 7, which is kind of slow today overall, but man, look at the way Amazon actually just came back. That was pretty good. Amazon recovered back. Apple attempted a good recovery. Not bad, not bad. I like it. Good stuff. New scale, SMR breaking out, new high of the day. Great stuff. Nuclear stocks continue to get it done. Datadog, nice and consistent too. Up over 6%. Right around the top end of the watch list. That's insane, Chase. That's pretty nuts, I gotta say. AMZN still ripping, Jake said. Oh, wow. Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. Very nice. It's only up 1%, but just so consistent after that dip it opened. Pretty great to see there. CRSR, Corsair. 3.2% on the day. Pretty good today, but they're low volume, so you can see they have lots of like gaps in the chart. It looks kind of bad. Means that actually 1 to 150 chance, or however many courses there are. Yeah, that is kind of wild. I guess if there's one, if it's by the airport though. MU. Moving down towards support here. 121, pretty huge. Let's go see Asana. ASAN. Up 3% on the day, so pretty good. MDW flies over the good ones. Yeah, for Amazon, we'll take it. Definitely, definitely. Nanonuclear, still watching the nuke stocks. Still look great. O'Hare actually flies over better ones, Chase. O'Hare's the one that I went to there. It was pretty nice, but huge and crowded. Roblox, 2.7%. A lot of stocks on the watch list up quite a bit today. Mainly growth stocks, though. Mainly growth stocks. Am I seeing this right? Tilray, is some of the MJ stocks coming back? The MJ ETF is up a little bit, 4%. How's MSOS? Yeah, MSOS is up too. We're not seeing Tilray have any good action today, but wow, yeah, the US cannabis ETF is explosive again. 4.7%. Wow. I know that these stocks are pretty tough, but they're nice though. HRL, big time sell-off. I like this 576 resistance on the QQQ. It had a great move back today, but it did hit big resistance and is slowing up, unfortunately. Go back to the Oklo. We just can't stay away from that one today. Why would we? It's so good. How's CoreWeave? I saw they were up a little bit. Trying to bounce slightly, but I would say more choppy than anything. CGC with the nice 10% ripper. Did we get some news come out? It's a nice move there. Man, CGC just started ripping out of nowhere. It was flat, and now it's up 10%. Pretty fire. Figure out how we can keep Planet 13 in business. I don't know that we'll be able to. Maybe just go buy a lot. Alrighty, guys, we're probably going to call the stream about there. I appreciate you guys today, especially Chase and Tangy, man. Shout out to you. Let's go. That's awesome. Appreciate that. Hope you guys have a great one. Mason said my buddy's going to go into Planet 13 when he's in Vegas. Hell yeah. I'm going to have to check it out next time we're there, too. They said it's like a Walmart or something. I've only seen the outside, but... yeah, Tilray, unfortunately, isn't moving that much with the other ones today, but I guess it's up a little bit. But alright, guys, I'll talk to you later. I'll see you guys tomorrow, of course. Today is Thursday, so be ready. There is some economic data coming out tomorrow. There's going to be the core PCE, personal income, and personal spending data coming out. So essentially PCE data will be releasing. So be ready. It's going to show how, and essentially how consumers are spending money right now. So keep that in mind. All right, I'll talk to you later. Let's have a great one. See you guys.